And I just realized once again that I haven't pressed the record button when I started the stream, which means that only the last hour of this stream will actually gonna be recorded. But maybe that's for the better. Maybe I anticipated that the random number generator will be pummeling me in my butt and wouldn't cooperate, and that I would be tortured by space rocks and asteroids, and that it shouldn't be recorded. It shouldn't be a record of my ongoing humiliation by space rocks. I mean, I'm just guessing here. But I think we all know that the common answer is you just forgot. You're an idiot. That is, I am. It is kind of infuriating whenever I forget. I should just punch it the moment it starts, but before the stream I do all the testing and I see if everything is working correctly, and I don't want to record that part, and then I just forget. Well, 1 hour is better than 0, so there will be at least some content uploaded. And I do have other stuff that I need to upload anyway. So as a recap for the 2 hours that I didn't record, what happened is I was hopping through the systems and I was getting molested by space rocks, the microroids, and I was being pissed off about it because there's no way to fight it or get warned about it, and there's nothing you can do against them. Essentially, when that happens, you are done. As such, you are. If you can't get away in time, there is no way to get out, just to survive that, because you will suffer damage and you can't order your guys to repair a specific thing, like an emergency or something like that. But on a more positive note, we did get 2 extra crew members from empty ships, from derelicts. So, you know, some good things happened. This ship seems to be just one big hole. Well, those are the engines. I don't see any aliens yet, but they're usually just in one section on the ship anyway. They're very rarely spread out throughout the ship. They're usually in one corner. There we go. Some money on this ship. And undraft you, and this ship is almost done, which is perfect. Just need to load everything up, and we're done with this ship, and then we just do the second one. There's some stuff here. Items, not bad. There's some power cells in there, so that's good. If nothing else. I wonder if the ships that we run into, the derelicts and so on, the claimable ships, do they actually have a script which generates them randomly, or do they have like saved blueprints of types of ships which just randomly appear? It's difficult to remember the layouts of the ships that you encounter, and there are many layouts. But I wonder, is it a script Or is it intentional? Like, do they have a catalog of ships that can randomly appear in certain parts of the system? If it is a script, then that's impressive. It might be a script which, because the general shapes of the ships that you encounter are always the same, so it might be that there is a template for either for the rooms or for the layout of the ship itself, and then the individual module itself are randomly generated. That's a possibility, I suppose. I have no idea. I do know that specific, let's say, quote-unquote quest ships and stations, those are specifically built. I was hoping I would run into the haunted ship, but no. And I don't know how far into the galaxy you have to go to meet that ship. As far as I could see on the screenshot of that ship, that came in the previous in this alpha version. On the screenshot, it didn't seem like that ship was armed, but I don't remember the screenshot all that well, so I could be wrong. Critical resources low, energy, water. So you need some water, don't you? You need some water. Okay, some water. Transfer 10 water to Roxanne, and then you can make yourself some new water yourself. Because you know what? You have a full cargo bay of ice, so you can make some water. Once we disassemble this one and put everything in our cargo holes, we move on to the next system. I don't think there is anything left in this star system. All of the planets were giving me a headache. So, curiously, this system is a pirate-controlled system, so it's red on the map. But none of the problems that I experienced here came from the pirates. None. Zero. Pirates were no problem whatsoever. All of my problems came from the flying space debris. Also, of course there's a fire. You managed to get a water purifier on fire. You once again managed the impossible. You set water on fire. How did you do that? Nope. I was gonna say or check something and now I forgot. That water purifier that they set on fire kind of threw me off. This needs more chemicals. Well, it does seem that surrounding the kitchen with lights decreased the amount of accidents. They still make accidents in the kitchen, but they didn't set it on fire yet. But I pretty much need to light it up like freaking Woodstock in order for it to stop being a problem. There's something oddly satisfying in seeing your crew disassemble a ship. Excellent, I'll load everything up and let's move on. You missed stuff. There's still stuff. Another fire. Okay. I am not surprised. Hello, natural 20. Or one natural 20. Let's pray for no more space junk colliding with our ship. I had enough microroids to last me a lifetime. I don't need any more. We're good. And stop setting everything on fire. You have enough light to work with. You can see what you're doing. If you set your kitchen on fire again, I will murder somebody. We're gonna be having a match of Among Us here, and I'm gonna just shove all of you out the airlock. Okay, we're done with this, so moving on. Okay, so this system is pretty much done, isn't it? Yeah, so the only places we can go there are the ones where we get pelted, so we're not gonna go there. Moving on to the next system. Plenty of planets here, so plenty of chances for them to rip me a new one again. Okay, so we have ice and crystals here, so we want that naturally. There's also a derelict there, I can't speak. It's a big ship, but it's friendly, thankfully. Okay, so there is something that can happen here. And I'm willing to bet that it's going to be microroids again. So I'm on the edge of my seat already, expecting it to happen. When there is an empty slot, that means something's gonna happen. It could be a solar flare. We are in a high thermal radiation sector. It could be a solar flare. That has just disappeared. Why has that just disappeared? I know that we dug ice up, but hold on. Was that for ice? Was the empty field for ice? Huh. So why does it sometimes then show events and sometimes just disappears? I have to stop thinking about what this game is telling me. What's this? Cult of New Haven. Why are you running out of power? We're close to the sun. You should be getting all the solar power you ever wanted in your entire miserable existence. Draft. Also, why are you low on O2? There is only one derelict here, so... Let's see what horrors await us on this particular ship. I'm gonna make it a bit faster. I'm guessing aliens. It has to be aliens. It can't be empty again. Maybe I was wrong and it can be? Are you kidding me? Okay, I was wrong, it can't be another empty ship. I'm not gonna complain. At least At least it means I don't have to fight it, but at the same time, that's kind of weird. Plenty of resources on it, so great, I suppose. And we also have some trade to do, so what do you want? What do you have? You don't have anything I want, so buzz off. Actually, don't buzz off. You have water. I want your water. There we go. We need to send up some rods to our allies. Send it to Roxanne. We can always make new ones because Roxanne is running out. Roxanne has no power. Send Roxanne some. What are you doing? Just get Roxanne the rods into... Interestingly, it didn't say that we have critical resources low power rod. It keeps saying Hyperium and Energium, but it doesn't say power rods are low. That's one thing you should tell me that we're low on. I should probably be putting future resources on the other ship because this one is kind of full. And part of that fullness is the biomatter, of which we have 598 I can't use it up quickly enough. I could make one ship just to convert biomatter into stuff. That being said, I might actually do that. I do have the room for it. Huh. I could make a couple of solar panels to offset the power requirements. You know what? I might just do that. Plenty of room here, so I'm gonna drive a wall here. Of course, that also means we need to put some life support items in there. And we're just gonna get in a bunch of yes, these things. And that also requires some power. We're gonna need a bunch of more text blocks for it though. So compost, continuous biomatter. With so much biomatter, we should be able to create a lot of things if we can get through all of it. I didn't try selling biomatter. I don't know if anybody even buys that. I have like cargo loads and cargo loads of biomatter, and biomatter is good because you you can make water, fertilizer, and carbon from it. Problem though, carbon? They changed that? So now it used to be chemicals. Oh, come on. Oh no, corpses make chemicals. Ah, okay. So it's different. So biomatter doesn't make chemicals and it makes carbon. Speaking of corpses, we have some to use. 5, 2. Fire on Mira somewhere on the kitchen, of course. Why is oh, come on! Fight the fire first of all, and second of all, why isn't there any thermal regulators inside here? Also, I'm gonna put a light there. Otherwise, they're gonna ruin my ship just by setting it on fire constantly. There is a thermal regulator there, so what's your problem? You are not doing anything, so you will be doing biomatter. Maybe now we'll go through all the biomatter we have. How are we doing with the derelict? Almost done with the derelict. Plenty of stuff to disassemble in this ship. Well, infra blocks are the only thing that's left, really. You continues biomatter as well. The only thing that's the problem is that you need so much to make one of anything. You need to compost 10 of them to get 1 unit of water. And I don't even want to know how many of what, like 50 to get 1 unit of fertilizer and 1 unit of carbon. Takes too much. What does the toilet make anyway? Doesn't say. I think the only thing that comes out of it is just biomatter. Or poop to the rest of us. Human waste. I appreciate you doing tasks around the ship, but you know, there are tasks outside of the ship that you need to do. You know, like finish that ship so we can move on with our lives. Well, to be honest, the other crew is doing that. Can't really be upset with them about that. They are busy. They are doing their best. Tabitha, you got stuck on a ship? Okay, so Tabitha returns and we can move on with our life. And you need what? Oh, you're out of green circuits of all things. Really? Oh my god, what's making green circuits? Or regular circuits, whatever they're called. I think I don't have... Oh, I do. There it is. I'll make 10 of them. And we'll jump out of the system. Why would we leave anybody behind? There we go. So there's a claimable ship over here. Not much else, to be honest. And I can't claim it because I have maximum ship. Oh, I'm sorry. I have maximum ship points, so I can't claim any more ships. Yes, 2 ships of this size, 16 points, is maximum you can have. And this is another junker, so I won't even cry any tears about that one not being available. Come on guys, let's go to work. Okay, so why aren't you guys moving? Because there is no ship there to board. Sorry about that, my bad. There isn't actually an airlock there to go into. Oh, come on! Fortunately, we have shields. Get back to the ship and let's get the hell out of here. No, hold on, what? Why aren't you... What? Why aren't you getting ready for a jump? What's wrong with you? Waiting for navigator. Okay, the shower has passed. Why didn't the navigator come? Why? Why? I'm going to now assume that because we had microroids once, we won't have them again. As in, it's not that much of a dick to do that to me. Now observe as the game becomes total D to me and does it anyway. Again, it's totally arbitrary when I right click on the field where the enemy is, if it's gonna actually shoot on the enemy or not. I don't care if you can't sleep, you're not going to sleep now. Now you're stuck on this ship with me. Oh, this game. Okay, undraft. Oh, you draft, because this ship needs to be abandoned so that I can do this to it. Doesn't matter where you put that. Fortunately, the claimable ships are not big, so it doesn't take long for me to completely disassemble it. But if I could claim it, then I would be getting whole blocks out of it instead of pieces. It's kind of a waste. But you can't claim ships when you have maximum points. And I do. Okay, so it seems that if you manage to survive an event in a system, it doesn't hit you with it again. Or if it does, it takes some time before that happens again. I think. I'm hoping. Okay. What are you missing? You're missing veggies and nuts. But you do have other food, don't you? Oh, I went there quiet for a bit. Sorry about that. I was just considering some things. What do we need? You need some veggies and some nuts. I can send you some. I can send you some veggies and some nuts. If I have any. Oh, hold on. Oh yes, I have some. This music is kind of relaxing, so it kind of got me in the mood. It calms me down after all the rage. I guess I can pay you in foot. Here, have 2 feet for a power rod. We're done with this, so the moment we're done the trade, we can move on with our lives. Okie dokie. Move on. Let's check the system. Nebula, we won't even touch that. Ooh, plenty of resources. Now let's hope that there are no roids there. More resources, more resources. And a derelict. Okay, let's mine everything out. If you hit me with roids again, if that's like some kind of a random event that just happens everywhere I go now, it's gonna be even worse. I have shields now, so I should be able to survive them happening. Insufficient resources, human corpses. Well, I don't consider that a resource, to be honest. Let's make a tech block that's missing there. Oh look, we made a unit of water. Considering what actually we need to do, because oh, the pirates are hostile again. Somewhere around there's Eden. But there is no way for us to know where. And I don't know if there is any kind of an algorithm that actually picks and chooses where Eden will be set. Trade. Yes. What do you have? Nothing I really need. I don't care, refugees, if you complain. I'm just gonna throw you out into space if you don't behave. I wonder how much water we can make out of 900 or 600, 500 biomatter we have. We did actually burn through 900 of it. 900. 90. We had almost 600. I'll just deconstruct these things when I don't have so much biomatter anymore. Okay, now we need to wait for these guys to take a nap so we can get into the derelict and get that thing explored. Okay, so we have 3 factions here. That's a lot of ships all being in the same place now. And curiously enough, none of these seem to be enemies to each other. It's peculiar. Everybody is good friends except with the pirates. Which makes sense in a way, but not that much sense. Okay, we just dropped by like 16. So I guess this is working. I'm gonna deconstruct them when I don't need them anymore, but right now I just need to burn through all of this. Draft. Where is the derelict? There it is. Okay, this is not a shape we see so often, so this could be interesting. It's not a big ship though. And I am guessing empty. Yeah. Well, there's at least a note or credits there, but it's empty. Why not fly in a straight line? 20 credits. Not much of a ship, but it's better than nothing. And we will transfer everything to Roxanne instead, so she can start piling everything up on her. So I can put other facilities on Roxanne as well. Okay, so we are gonna be making this. This has to be this one. This is where the factory is gonna be. What are you missing insufficient? Really? You're missing an infra block. Don't worry, we'll deliver one to you. You were actually low on biomatter for some reason. Recycler. You need 3 tech blocks and 3 infra blocks, which means I need to make some tech blocks. Let's make 5. Yeah, this is working. This ship has plenty of resources to survive, so we can focus these resources now and funnel them to the other ship. Okay, Betty, bye-bye, sleep tight. I could put one of the crew members from this ship into the other ship if I really wanted. But I don't. Next crewman I get will go to the other ship. Wish I could recruit these guys. Yeah, the amount of biomatter is dropping rapidly. We'll be able to get rid of that soon. I mean, get rid of these. Liberate some tech blocks from them. Also removes all of these. Most of them are just biomatter. Do you have anything I want? Yes, you do. I want that. And this does go to Mira because that's where the most of these are made anyway. What do I want to sell you? Carbon, why not? There you go. Enjoy some carbon. Insufficient electronics component. Yeah, I know, I'm making them. There's an electronic component. More, well, they are making chemicals when they can. I like how they did that when ship number 2 requires resources, then the ship number 1, if they have them, they do automatically send them to them. Problem is that they don't really have a way of setting up how often that's going to be happening. So for example, now they only have 2 power rods left and I need to send them more. My guys won't do that automatically. And I can't really set it up to specific values so that they ask for it when they need it. And that being said, I should make some solar connectors here. Collectors. The reason I'm doing it like in a compartment is I want to see if I can get it to be more comfortable inside. Oh, I need 2 power blocks. That's the wrong one. Where are power blocks made? There we are. Energy blocks. And that ship is ready, so we can move on. Ten more minutes of the stream and we'll call it quits for today. Do what you need to do and mine. Now the ore still goes to Mira since Mira has the mining capacity. see if this makes any difference whatsoever. We are actually out of biomatter here. Well, people will be pooping, there will be more. And more water has been made. But not fertilizer or chemicals, unfortunately. You need to be linked, so where am I gonna link you from? Here, why not? There we go. Now let's check this. It's really not that uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's not great either. I mean, in such a tight corridor, this does help. It just doesn't help as much as it should. Helps, but it's not nearly as much as I hope. I'm gonna add another light. We'll see if that makes any difference. I mean, it does. It stacks it up, but the amount of lighting that you have to put in a room to offset the discomfort caused by a presence of a machine is ridiculously high. And if you build multiple machines in the same room, there is no chance of you fighting the discomfort at all. You can put a sun of lighting inside and it won't make a difference. Look at this. Because of all of these machines being here together, comfort is minus 186. I would have to divide all of these into individual rooms, which I know now, and I will be doing on a new ship, and in fact I am doing on a new ship. But it's not a very efficient way of fighting discomfort, really. There you go. Oh, we're done with this place. Let's move on then. What do we have left? There's a nebula there. Nebula means no shields. We can only pray that we won't run into any rocks here. And by rocks I mean meteors. Meteors. Let's hope. Let's pray. Get me those. Get me those. That's pretty much everything, so we just need to survive for long enough to get all of the materials. Like, it's a good thing I'm making more energy blocks because we just lost our shields. Hold on, you're working? Oh, okay. I thought that one ship was sleeping and the other one was working. What do you guys have for trade? Well, you have this, but more importantly, you have ice. And in return, you can have fiber. There you go. Ice is more important than just regular water because one piece of ice can be divided into multiple water tiles, so water units. See, now that's now it says 4 lights. It's 2 lights actually. This discomfort is still too high, so that's now 2 lights working in this room. Because you have to keep in mind, there are very limited ways you can fight discomfort. So, lights are the only way you can increase the comfort of an area. Look at this. These two are essentially piss in a pool. They don't do anything. Okay, so I'm gonna add another light. This time I'm gonna add one of these. And let's put it here in the middle of the room so it lights in all directions. Let's see if that does anything noteworthy. You're missing electronics components. Who was making those? You were making those. You're making 20. So we'll see if that bigger light does anything, and we can also leave the system. What's left? There are some resources left that we can try to get. If we don't get killed. I'm gonna pick up all these resources and we're gonna end the stream here. We'll continue from here next time. Okay, so they've built this lamp. Let me see if that made any difference whatsoever. No, no, and still no. So even 3 lights don't do jack squat against the comfort level in the room. They didn't even decrease it. It says nullified but negative comfort. So essentially, when you put a machine into a room, there is no way to decrease the discomfort it creates. None whatsoever. So 3 lights, I can put 10 lights in here, it won't make a single bit of difference. So that's a very bad design and it makes absolutely no sense. So let me explain to you how broken this currently is. I mean, this, again, I am repeating this a million times over, but I have to. It's an alpha build, so it's a work in progress. Fair enough. Here's something to focus on. This system of comfort doesn't work. It just doesn't work. This makes no difference. In order for you to prevent accidents like this one from happening is to raise comfort. And yeah, sure, here I've just pulled so many machines into a room that there is no way for me to raise the comfort. But here there is only one machine in this room which is creating discomfort. this recycler, and items which can raise the comfort are currently the only that what are lights, and even with 3 lights in the room, so these lights are outnumbering the machines 3 to 1, and they have not made a dent in the discomfort. A dent has not been made here. They don't stack, they don't do anything. They just create an area of influence where the, I guess, the discomfort doesn't fall anymore, which means discomfort you can't raise it. It also means more discomfort, it means more accidents, it means more fires, it means more complications. So yeah, this and the microroids are the areas where this game right now needs to focus. It's so here is my short message to the developers if they actually ever see my content, which is a good chance they might consider they've watched me before, and this is it. How about you don't focus so much on adding new things for now and just try to focus on broken things for now and fix those before you start adding more content, because building on top of a broken foundation will just create problems down the line. You see, you have a problem here. Fix that first. These are core systems in the game that you have. These are core things you need to address. These are core mechanics that you have. The comfort level, which indirectly or directly creates an area where accidents either happen more rarely or don't happen at all. That's an important bit. Then the microroids. You can't have an event that a player can't fight against, or that's something that's consistently gonna pummel him into submission and not give him a chance to do something about it. You have to either give the player countermeasures or an efficient way to get around it, or if you already have it so that they can't get around it, so that when they evade it, they're not put in the position where they have to get pummeled again after they have evaded it once. And furthermore, if you're gonna force the player into the situation where he gets pummeled by it, a player needs to be able to direct his crew efficiently to prioritize repairs that will enable the ship to survive. Earlier on, I got crushed because those asteroids pelted me, created holes in the ship, which broke power lines because of, I'm guessing, decompression, and then I had no way to tell these cretins that they need to fix those things, and I could click repair all I wanted to, they still didn't do it. That's a critical problem. You need to be able to direct your crew to leave everything else, whatever the hell they're doing right now, and focus on this particular task so that the ship doesn't get wrecked. So those are my inputs for right now. For going forward, that's of course my opinion. There's probably some holes in my logic at some point that I can't see, and right now I really don't care. The problems I've put forth are more than evident and need to be addressed before the game goes further into, because if they keep building on top of it and not addressing these problems, they're just gonna get worse. You can run, and I did run into pirates while I had no shields and was pelted by meteorites, and there's no way out of the situation. You can't escape, you can't get out of it if you don't have solutions, if you can't direct your crew to prioritize repairs, to prioritize what they need to do. You can't escape from that. That's the end. That's just it. So those things need to be addressed. That's my input from about this, and that's where we'll be ending the stream today. We will be continuing our Factorio run on Sunday, where we also are running into essentially just a waiting game of getting the run completed. The only part that we have in the Factorio left is just to get to the space research and build the spaceship. So that's gonna end. I am already thinking about what's gonna be the next game after Space Haven once we're done with this. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be keep running the Space Haven streams right now. I'm probably gonna give it at least 1 or 2 more streams, and then I'm gonna decide on what game we're gonna play next. As I've mentioned before, we will be making something different, as in the games that will be played on Wednesdays will be action games or adventure games or games of a different genre at the very least than what we are playing on Sundays. These types of games, strategies and colony management and so forth, these types of games will be reserved for Sunday streams. So we will continue with this right from here next time on our next stream. So everybody who watched me today, thank you very much, I appreciate it. I hope I will see you again on our Sunday stream and next week when we continue this. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, evening, morning, whatever it is where you are, and I will see you next time. See ya, folks.